Big game at the weekend against Hawke's Bay. Are there any areas that you're focusing on this week at training?
Yeah, there's a couple. They were pretty physical around the breakdown. In the second half we sort of started to fall away a little bit there, so big area of focus for us is this week is making sure our contact works right.
Cool. And are there any injury concerns from the weekend?
Not really. We've actually got through pretty lightly in terms of our injuries. We've been very lucky there. There's a couple of things that we're trying to manage at the moment, but other than that we're pretty good.
And how far away is Stephen Donald from taking the field?
Yep, Stephen comes into reckoning this week for selection, so just depending on how he comes through training in the next couple of days will determine whether he's selected or not.
So with the Thursday night game, there's obviously quite a short turnaround. How does this impact on your usual training week?
Yeah, it's pretty tough, particularly, we've come off a Saturday down in Hawke's Bay, had to travel home Saturday night and then straight into with one of the big boys in Southland on Thursday night, so it's pretty tough. We've just had to modify the front end of our week and just knocked out one of our big training days, but so it's just been a bit of a steep learning for everyone this morning, just to make sure we get on board for Hawke's Bay and Southland.
Cool. So Southland are at the top of the table with Canterbury at the moment. What areas of their game will you be targeting?
Well, I think defensively Southland are a very top side. They put a lot of pressure around teams on attack and cause a lot of errors and mistakes, and then they live off feed off those. From a set piece point of view, they've got a big pack, and they've got backs that can that are pretty keen to get the ball wide and play. So they're a threat right across the board, attack and defence. So we're going to really have to up our ante around, particularly around our set piece and our contact areas.
Excellent.